Ya Ali Mother, dear friends, and welcome to Growing into Our Best Selves. Today we will talk about a very special topic, obedience.
Did you know that by obeying the Hazrat Imam, the Imam of the time,
we are obeying the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wa alihi wasallam, and by that we are also obeying Allah. This beautiful path of obedience started with the Prophet Muhammad, who by the will of Allah designated Imam Ali as his rightful successor. From Imam Ali onward, upon the Quranic principle of light upon light, the unbroken chain of the light of Imamate has continued guiding us to the blessings of Allah. Let's begin with a simple image. Imagine a luminous lamp shining brightly in the darkness, casting warm and steady light all around. Without the light, the darkness would feel confusing and uncertain. But with this light, everything becomes clear and safe. Now think of the guidance of Allah has given us. It's like that luminous lamp. From the time of Prophet Muhammad, this light has guided us and has never stopped. When Allah sent the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wa alihi wasallam, He gave him the light of guidance to lead all humanity. The Prophet, by Allah's command, then passed on this light to his rightful successor, Imam Ali. This light did not end with Imam Ali. It continued through the Imams, creating an unbroken chain of divine light, as the Quran says, light upon light. This is the light of Imamate, which guides us today, leading us to the blessings of Allah.
The Quran in chapter 4 verse 59 says, Atiullaha wa atiyur rasula wa ūlu'l-amr minkum. O you who believe, obey Allah and obey the Messenger and the ūlu'l-amr from amongst you. This means that obeying the Hazrat Imam is in the obedience of the Prophet Muhammad, and through them we are obeying Allah.
Now let's hear a song reflecting everything we have learned so far.
Now let's take a moment to recap what we have learned so far. We have learned that Hazrat Imam is the living light from the progeny of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wa alihi wasallam. Allah designated the Prophet Muhammad as his messenger, and by Allah's command, the Prophet designated Imam Ali as his rightful successor. From Imam Ali onward, the light of Imamate has continued through an unbroken chain of divine guidance, just as the Quran says, light upon light. When we obey the Hazrat Imam, we obey the Prophet and Allah, for their guidance is the path to blessings and goodness in our lives. So remember, obedience to them is not just about following the rules. It's about connecting to that eternal light that leads us to happiness and peace. As a closing, let's always remember that obedience is the key to Allah's blessings. Until next time, Ya Ali Madad.